Hello, this is Amsalok Marcos from Ethiopian Electronic Single Window. Today we are going to see how to apply pre-import permit for Ethiopian Food and Drug Administration. In this process, when you submit the application, you will get approval immediately. Let's see how it goes. First, login by using username and password. And then go to business, LPC application and submission. Under CBR rename, just select Ethiopian Food and Drug Administration. In this application, there are two application names. The first one is application for import or export release permit, and the other one is application for pre-import permit. So now we are going to see the application for pre-import permit and click on this one. And then go to the branch section, click on and select the Ethiopian Food and Drug Administration headquarters. And the next step, importer section. Under importer section, based on this TIN number, there are list of license. So we have to select the appropriate license based on this pre-import permit application. And next, the exporter section. In this section, no need to register the supplier's information because it is registered by the FDA system. It should be available here. And just click on search button and select the supplier's name and address. If the supplier information is not available here, you have to communicate SW or FDA staff. In this case, the data is available, so just select this one, double click, all informations are displayed here. And under the general section, select the port of entry. In this case, a Mojo dry port. Click on search button and under code name, just put Mojo and then search. And double click the code value and then automatically display here. Under invoice section, there are two types of invoice. In this case, the application is pre-import permit, and based on that, we have to select pro forma invoice. And the next one is the invoice date. The invoice date. The invoice number. Put the invoice number from your pro forma invoice, and also the invoice date. Just use a calendar and then select the date. And the currency code, in this case dollar, you can put USD, or if you want to click on search button and select the appropriate currency code or text. In this case, United States dollar, so double click USD. The total amount in this case, 20,000 is the total amount, the total invoice amount. And the terms of delivery, there are list of Incoterms. In this case, cost and freight. There are breakdown here based on this cost and freight. There are costs, freight, and others. By the way, this total count of item field is inactive because after register the commodity section, the system will count the number of registered items. In this case, nothing registered under commodity section. After registration, the system will count the first item 1. If we register more than one item, just based on the registered items, the system will count 2, 3, and like that. Under the breakdown section, the total invoice amount is 20,000, but the cost amount is in this case 19,000, and freight is 1,000, and there is no any other cost, 0. Always this cost, freight, other, it should be equal to the total invoice amount. In this case, 20,000 is equal to 90,000 plus 1,000 plus 0. The next one is the commodity section. In the commodity section, there are search button, and click on the search button and put the first 6 digits first, because sometimes the 8 digits may be not reconciled with the system's registered HS code. So the first 6 digits, put the first 6 digits first, 30, 0, 4, 90, and click on search button. There are 2 8-digit HS code based on the first 6 digits. The first one is 10, the last 2 digits, and the next one is 90, the last 2 digits. Based on my info from my invoice, the appropriate one is the second one, and just double click here. Related with the HS code, when we click on the specification code, the system will display a list of medicine registered by the above suppliers. So click on search button and go to down here. There are list of medicine here. So based on my pro forma invoice, the medicine is diclofenac 75 milligrams. So select this one and select here. Under the description of goods, we have to put the name of the item from your pro forma invoice. Based on my pro forma invoice, diclofenac, diclofenac 75 milligram, and the invoice amount. The invoice amount in this case 90,000. That means excluding other costs, excluding freight and other costs, and the unit code, and put the quantity here. Put the quantity here, and the system will calculate the unit price and invoice amount in birr. The rest of information is optional, no need to put other information. So after that, all this information is retrieved from the FDA system. The system automatically retrieves from the FDA system. Just click on Add button. When you click Add button, the system registers the first item. Go to the total count of item. You see, number 1, because one item is registered. If we have more than one item, you have to follow the same step and finally click Add button. Click this Add button. The last information, just supporting document detail. In this case, the pro forma invoice is mandatory, so you have to select the pro forma invoice. So click on Choose File, and from the file, and select the pro forma invoice already stored here, the pro forma invoice. And after that, there is a checkbox. Tick here, terms of condition, and finally submit. There is confirmation. Do you want to submit? Okay. Successfully processed. Now the status will be automatically, it's approved. The status is approved. If you want to print, or if you want to see the preview, just click on the print button. There is a logo, FDA logo, and pre-import permit. And at the bottom of this page, there is a LPCO ID. This is all about the pre-import permit for FDA process.